Hey, it's your boy Gpac from Chirac. Please don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button, good people. It don't cost you a dime to show me a little love. Okay, we got Mr. James Deal. He gets a little emotional. You know, he said Roger Bonds brought it to the light. Diddy wanted him allegedly unalive. I don't know why, but James said that's why he was going at Diddy so hard, because he knew about a lot of things from behind the scenes that we didn't know by him being from Harlem and being around a whole bunch of street cats. They say ASAP Ferg, Father Ferg, rest in peace, he drew the bad boy emblem, you know, the little bad boy with the hat. And he had gotten into a financial situation one time, according to Gene, and he had needed some money, and Diddy allegedly wouldn't give it to him. And he did the same thing to the rest in peace Wolf. That was his bodyguard. Wolf allegedly supposed to give him some money to help start Bad Boy Records. And he said when he get the big deal, he was gonna pay Wolf his $300,000, and that was it. So enough of me talking. Here's Mr. Gene Deal breaking down the situation.
I can't forget this. I will not forget this, bro. Because, see, if y'all not from the streets of Harlem, or y'all don't know my story, y'all won't understand why I went so hard at dude. Yes, it's because D. Ferg. Yes, it's because of Wolf Mother. Yes, it's because some of the shit that I know behind the scenes. But it came to life. Thank you, Roger Bonds, for putting it out there. It came to life for y'all.
Tell him, Jane.
It came to life for y'all that this dude wanted me dead.
Whoa, that's strong.
Way before I came to YouTube. Because I was having meetings with serious dudes in the street. And he refused to sit down. So what did he do? He tell his security team. He didn't tell the NYPD officers. He didn't tell the Department of Correction officers. He didn't tell none of the parole officers or anybody he had working for him that was officers. He told street dudes who had did dirt in the street. When y'all see Gene, y'all do him dirty.
Whoa.
Y'all beat him up. He ain't tell him to beat me up. What I look like getting beat up? What a grown man look like? Somebody smacking him around and hitting him and all this like that. Look, I ain't taking no ass whooping. I ain't took an ass whooping since the doctor spanked me on my fucking ass. I ain't took an ass whooping since my mom and my daddy. When they stopped taking it, I guess I'm got amnesia. I don't know what an ass whooping look like or feel like.
Calm down, Jane. Calm down.
What do you look like telling somebody to whoop my ass? He didn't tell him that. He wanted me in the dirt.
Whoa.
He was trying to rock me to sleep. He knew where I was at. Everybody knew on Fridays and Saturday nights, Sunday nights, you could catch me at Sue's Rendezvous in front of the door.
Oh, my God.
Uncle Paulie seen him plenty of times up there. Everybody knew I ran and took care around with K-Slate. Puff came to the Kingdom basketball tournament. I ran the security there. Sent me a wad of money like this. Paul came and said, yo, Gene, Puff wants you to have this, man. He said, give the security something, you take the rest. I said, man, take that shit the fuck up out of here. You can't give me a dime for that, nigga. I know Paul cuffed that shit. Don't care. Me and Jewel was in Sin City, one of the top strip clubs in the Bronx.
Whoa.
He sent 5 bottles of champagne over to my table. I looked at Jewel. He's the CEO of Felon Magazine. I said, nigga, you ballin', yeah. He was like, nigga, I thought you bought that. I ain't bought, yo, waitress, yo. I ain't, oh, Puff sent this over to your table, Gene. I said, send that Jules said, I'm drinking this and start popping and passing it to dudes around there. I left from the area and got my own table. You're not rocking me to sleep. You never rocked me to sleep. Though I worked for you, you wasn't doing no dirty shit. That's why my days was with you when you had your kids. Because you knew you couldn't do that dirty shit around me.
Whoa.
And that's a good judgment on your behalf. Roger Barnes got on that show and said, yo, we seen Gene plenty of times. But we knew Puff was a piece of shit. And we had to live in Harlem. That's because we know the same people. When Roger Barnes talk to people about me, they gonna say, Gene a stand-up dude. Gene was alright, bro. If you do something to Gene, you gonna have to deal with Chad, you gonna have to deal with Slick, you gonna have to deal with K's people, you gonna have to deal with a whole lot of people that love that nigga. And that's the politics of Harlem. Roger Barnes know the politics of Harlem. So you have the homo cats out there right now that's talking all that shit. Gene paid his dues. Because I came here and talked about the character of this dude who wanted me dead.
Whoa.
I been knew that. He ain't saying nothing I didn't know. Y'all could find somebody else to play with.
Whoa, tell him, Jane.
That goes to show you what kind of dude this is. Instead of coming to the table to say fucking Big and Tupac, he said fuck it. This is the kind of character that y'all out here saying that y'all standing up for. People are still alive. Eric B, Big D, Suge Knight. They was gonna squash this East Coast, West Coast before fucking Big was dead.
Jane, calm down.
He wouldn't even send a fucking representative to the fucking table. Not a table that he ate off of.
So you heard what Gene Deal said. Diddy was a piece of you know what. He wanted Gene Deal TV turned off. In the words of my boy Hassan Campbell, he wanted this snotbox rock. And Roger Bonds didn't want to do it because they knew Gene was a stand-up guy. And there you have it. That's your boy Gpac and Chirac. Please don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Boy, y'all underestimate people like Diddy. Don't be stupid.